Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Wednesday the 14th of December 2022, and I hope you are keeping well and keeping warm if you're in a cold climate. Wrap up warm if you need to. Here in Thailand, still no need to do that. Although, as I said this morning, I played the game this morning, it was the temperature had dropped rather noticeably from that of which it usually is. And I'm going to play a late night game here. It's time for my Sudoku at bedtime. It is much later than I realized, actually, but I'm not feeling too tired today, unlike yesterday where I was kind of exhausted and really play a third game very well. No, today I'm not feeling too bad, so definitely I can get in a game of late night Sudoku. All I have to do is find the numbers for... Oh, this is the Los Angeles Times hard level game. Now, I played the expert level game earlier, and that was pretty easy, but sometimes the hard level game is trickier than the expert level game, so who knows if that's going to be the case now or not. I don't know. But anyway, 7's blocked down here like this. 7's block across here. 7 has to be in one of these two squares up here, I hope you agree, which will block down here. And that's going to put a 7 in that square there. And we've got 7's going across these two rows. So we'll get ourselves a 7 just there. Okay, we have 8 blocking down here, so that means 8 is in one of these two squares. So blocking back up here, 8 blocking up here, and 8 across here. That gives us an 8 there. And now the 1 blocking up here and up here like that, so that puts a 1 into that square there. Excuse me. Then we have 1 across here with a 1 up here, so that's going to give us a 1 there. Then 1 across here and across here puts a 1 into that square there. 1 down here, across here and down there puts a 1 there. And that's as far as we can take it because we're going to be left with 1s in those squares. What's missing from here? 3, 5, 9. Got a 3 and a 5, but no 9. Okay, this 2 blocks these two squares here. That's going to give us a 2 in that square there. Left here is 6, 7, I think. 6, 7, right? So that's going to put 6's here. That's not good enough. Oh, okay, we've got 4's blocking down. Just notice this 4's blocking down here and here, so 4 across like that. That gives me a 4 in that square there. We have 8's blocking this square and this square here, so that's an 8 in that row. Missing numbers in this in this row, excuse me, are 2, 9, I think. We've got 6 and 2 blocking across here. That's going to give me a 6 and 2 in those squares. So when we see the 5 blocking up here, we know that that's the 5. And if this is 6, 6 and 2 here, this has got to be the other number for this block, which will be a 7. Eight blocks these squares here, so that must be an 8 here, or you could say 8 blocking across there. Either way you look at it, same thing. Three blocking here and 3 blocking here, so guess what goes there? 4 blocking this square, so here's the space for the 4 and here's the 7 to finish that block. 7 down here, 7 up here, 7 across there. Here's the 7. If I can get my mouse moving. Mouse seems a bit sluggish this evening. I'm not sluggish. Well, I was very sluggish yesterday, but I'm not feeling that sluggish today. But the mouse is not keeping up with me. Come on, mouse, keep with it. 7 in that square there. This was, I've forgotten now. No, wasn't that. I've forgotten what you were. Were you a 6 by any chance? I think you were. 6 down here, 6 up here. That's a 6. Okay, 4 blocks up here, so that puts 4 in one of those 2 squares there, blocking up there, and the 4 blocking across here. So that's where the 4 must go, and this will be a 3 to finish the top row. Okay, seem to have slowed down a bit. Let's just click on the digits to help me view anything. Slightly easier, help me see things. Like for example the 3 blocking down here and across here, and that puts a 3 there. So 3 across here, across here and down here. Also gives us a 3 in that square. 3's blocking down these two columns and a 3 across here. So here is a 3, and yes, we can finish off the 3's like this. That's the last one. We're lacking in 9's, aren't we? We could do with a few more 9's around the place. So at the moment now we've got 9 blocking down there, so we do have 9's in those squares there as well now. So this can't be a 9, so then in this column that is a space for 9, and 5 will finish off the column here. Missing numbers here are 2 and 4. So 2's will go there, and 4's don't. We already got the 4's anyway. So if this is 2 and 4, I wonder if I can look for those squares. So that means 5, 8, 9, I guess, in those squares. Any help? 5, 9. Not really. No, that's not good. Let's have a look over here. So now I have 1's in these squares. I have 9's over here. The other two numbers I need are 2 and 6. 6, but the 2's I don't know enough about, really. The 2's are tricky as well. But that 9 I placed is useful because that blocks this square, so then in this column that's where the 9 goes, and here 5 I think finishes that column. And now we have the 5 down here, so here's our 5. And that makes it a bit easier. Over here we are left with 2 and 8. So then the 8 blocking up here with 8's across these two rows puts an 8 there. And we also know that 2's have to be in these two squares here. Now 2's are in these two squares, so we know that 2's are in these two squares in the middle. So this is a pair of 9 and 2. So this has to be 1 and 6. So we've got a 6 blocking across here. Here's the 6. Here's the 1. And now we can get this down here, which is 2, I think, right? Okay. So 2 blocks across here. Here is our 2. Going back in this direction, 2's. There's our 2. And this is a 9, isn't it, to finish the row? Remember? Yes. So obviously 9 blocking across here as well. That's a 9, sorry, in that square there. 9 blocking up here. Here's a 9. And the last number to get here is a 5. 5 blocking down here. Here's a 5. The last number here is an 8. Right, just 1 to go here. What are we looking for? A 6. So 6 blocks up here. That puts a 6 into that square. Or also 1 number short up here, which is a 2, I believe. Down here we still need an 8. And almost finished now. So here, I've forgotten, we had 9 or 2, didn't we? So this is the 2 then, and this is the 9. 9's blocking. Oh, let's just fill in the last number here first of all. We've got 9 here, but let's do this first. The last number to get here is a 6, and as I mentioned, 9 blocks like this. Sorry, 9 blocks across like this. Sorry, I think I misled you there for a moment. 9 in that square there. And here, oh sorry, here is what are you, a 4, aren't you? Okay, so 4 blocks across here. Here's the 4, here's the 2 blocks across here, here's the 2, and a digit 1 finishes the game. So it didn't turn out to be any more difficult than the expert level game, but it sometimes is. But I thought just as enjoyable, maybe. So that's it for my late night Sudoku, and I'll see you tomorrow for yet more Sudoku, hopefully. Bye bye.